Welcome back, dear viewers, to the RPG Imaginarium, where here we seek to catalog the best traditional gaming stories the internet has to offer. Tonight we bring you the story, Am I Smart Enough to Know What an Elf Is? From an anonymous poster on 4chan's TG board, about times you broke your GM. As always, a link to the original story is provided below. Join a game of D&D, because why the fuck not? GM seems cool, players are varying levels of oddest, but otherwise aren't horrible people. First session rolls around. Encounter goblins as our first encounter. My barbarian runs up to cleave them in half. Get told to roll fortitude. Why? Just do it. Roll a 13 on fortitude. You inhale a dust that smells of rotten tomatoes. Okay. Never heard of this effect, but whatever. Eventually kill the goblins, and the DM rolls some dice behind the screens and chuckles. A goblin bursts from your chest. Wait, what? You breathed in the spores of a goblinoid, which erupts from their body whenever they take damage, and has a chance to form into a new goblinoid and erupt from the victim's chest. The fuck? Why didn't you tell me? You didn't roll nature. Wouldn't my character have known not to get close to these things? Your character's not smart enough to know what a goblin is. Pissed off. Begin to roll up a new character. Insta-killed after the first combat. This time I roll up a ranger with above average intelligence, with goblinoids as a favorite enemy. DM looks annoyed for a moment, but lets it slide. Think nothing of it, and get ready to be integrated into the party properly. Things go off without a hitch, nobody tries attacking me or stealing my shit or whatever. Get welcomed with open arms. Go into town for a bit to resupply before heading out towards our next point of interest. Along the way, we encounter some goblinoids. Oh boy, here we go.jpg. My turn comes up. I make my attack roll. Your bonuses don't apply here. What? Excuse me, you clearly said these were goblinoids. Your character doesn't know that though. Besides, these aren't actually goblins. The fuck? Yeah, people call them goblins, but they aren't actually goblins. They're a variant of the orc subtype. And you're telling me that my ranger, that lives in the woods and fights goblinoids, wouldn't know the difference. Of course, because he isn't smart enough. Now I'm pissed, but I hold my tongue, do my attack roll anyways, we kill the party. If the other players are mad, they aren't showing it, most are avoiding eye contact or fidgeting in their seats. Campaign's hitting critical overdrive, so I decide fuck it and start having fun with the DM. After a couple more encounters with goblins, one of our melee guys got killed from breathing in the goblin dust. Later we make it to town and are beckoned by a young woman, an elf, of course. Am I smart enough to know what an elf is? What? I'm asking, am I smart enough to know what an elf is? Everyone's looking at me funny, but I don't care, I've long since stopped giving a fuck. Yes, you know what an elf is. Cool. Elf beckons us towards a tavern. Am I smart enough to know what a tavern is? DM tells me yes. I say cool in response. So you guys walk to the door. Am I smart enough to know what a door is? I can see the faintest outline of a vein on the DM's forehead as he curtly replies, you know what a door is. Cool. Anyways, you all are led to a table. Do we know what a table is? One of the other party members asks. Yes, you know what a table is, and you sit down. What's sitting? Another party member asks. You know how to sit, and you know when you sit down. She asks you what's a question? Another party member asks. DM is noticeably pissed, but the mood has become much lighter than it was earlier. Every word the DM asks is interrupted with questions on whether or not we know what it is. Eventually, the DM gets up from the table, packs away his notes, and leaves the table. Meanwhile, we're all still laughing like idiots. The DM eventually told us over Facebook that he was canceling the game for the foreseeable future, and then deleted us from his friends list once somebody asked, "What's a Facebook?"